this lesson we'll look at a couple of ways of improvising over a half diminished seventh chord when found in its natural habitat as chord 2 in a minor 2-5-1 progression. A quick reminder here that these days you're more likely to see a half diminished seventh chord written as a minor 7 flat 5 chord. So for the purposes of today's lesson we'll be using this sequence: D minor 7 flat 5, G7, C minor 7. So that's D minor 7 flat 5, G7, C minor 7. Knowing that the minor 7 flat 5 chord in this context is the 2 chord in the key, we can simply think a tone lower and treat the whole 4-bar sequence as being in the key of C minor. So the simplest of approaches is to just use the C natural minor scale over all 3 chords. Works okay, and it's probably the best approach, especially over a fast tempo progression. But if you have a little more time, it's nice to separate out the 2-5-1 chords and approach each of them with a different chord or arpeggio based idea. Here's a useful arpeggio pattern for this. I often just use this as far as the flat third in the upper octave because I find the diamond pattern, here highlighted in yellow, a useful way of remembering where these notes are and working them into licks. In the 2-5-1 context, this is especially useful as you can then bolt on another diamond pattern from the dominant 7th arpeggio of the 5 chord. And you can see how these 2 diamonds link together, the root note of the half diminished chord becoming the 5th in the dominant 7th chord. So you've got this diamond shape as part of the half diminished arpeggio, and then you've got this diamond shape as part of the G7 arpeggio, and they're linked by this note here. Not only does this offer up several possibilities of working with these 2 chords, but it also connects rather neatly with the resolving C minor chord. So we start with a lick on this diamond from the half diminished, diamond from the dominant seventh, and then just slide into the C minor chord. And we can either work the chord shape itself, or we could use a bluesy lick, or a scale-based idea. Pentatonic, natural or harmonic minor scales, or work any of the substitutes for the C minor chord, the C minor 6, C minor 9, With this video you should find an audio file demo track demonstrating these different approaches to improvising over the minor 251. And there's also a nice long backing track available for you to work out your own ideas over. Occasionally though, you may come across a longer passage of music where the half diminished seventh chord is used as the basis for a vamp, a repetitive rhythmic device used often as part of an intro or a link in a piece of music. We will take a look at a few ways of approaching this situation in the next lesson in this mini-series. If you enjoyed this lesson, please click on the like button if there is one, or leave a comment, and do feel free to share the video with your friends. And if you'd like to gain full access to all our guitar teaching materials, please visit the secretguitarteacher.com site and take a free look around at what's available there. See you again soon.